Fathers often play a key role in shaping our financial habits, offering valuable lessons about savings, investing, and building a secure future. Babtabete, you know you did that just for me.
In a time where many young South Africans face economic uncertainty, some of the best tools we carry are lessons we learn at an early age, often at home.
100% Palesa. And in today's segment, powered by Absa, we reflect on the financial wisdoms passed down to us from our dads and how those precious gems are helping us secure brighter futures. You know, Pale, you entered this industry in your late 20s, but we've had so many conversations about how you were a corporate girly before then. So I'm assuming that there was a way you were earning money, and you must have been doing so from an early age. Where did this knowledge of money come from?
You know, my dad instilled it in us at a very young age. Growing up, my dad is what I like to call a serial entrepreneur. He was a taxi owner, he had a lot of businesses, and part of those businesses, where my mom also helped him, we had our own garage that had a franchise attached. So when it came to cashing up weekly, whether it is taking in the driver's cash up at the end of the day, counting it, making a record of it, but that was our responsibility within the household. All those small chores gave us an allowance at the end of the day. And honey, I would never say no to money. A lot of people, when they think of saving, they think of lack, they think of deprivation. And I kind of want to turn that on its head. In fact, I want to say saving means freedom and not deprivation.
Oh my word, I absolutely love that. And I want to hop onto the train about speaking about my dad as well. By the time I got to the 3rd grade, he had decided we're no longer making lunch in the house. We're giving you pocket money that is going to last you the week. So my brother and I had to learn from that age how to make that money last us that week, how to keep some money aside to get Father's Day gifts, Mother's Day gifts later on. So he instilled the idea of saving at a very young age. But you're not depriving yourself, you're adding, because later on, I can say to my dad at the age of 10, I've got you a Father's Day gift. It's not just about spending your money. You have to pause for a minute and ask yourselves those important questions. Do I need it? What is it going to help me with? How do you practice that in your life?
It's so tough because for myself, when I see those black high heels on the shelf, I feel like it's a need. Being in the industry that we're in, image is everything. But deep down, I don't need 75 pairs of black heels. And as much as black heels are a very simple example, you can take it deeper into your own life. If you are a budding entrepreneur or you are someone within the youth space that wants to make their money go further, is it a want or is it a need? And for me, I say doubt means don't. In a country where 62.4% of our youth are unemployed between the ages of 15 and 24, we can't be spending recklessly. You know, some even might say, Ayanda, which is a very challenging thought, if you can't afford it twice, you can't afford it at all. Learning about money is extremely important. Finding out what's happening in our economy, what's happening around the world, and how that impacts your own household. Growing up, my dad used to encourage us to read the Financial Times because every Sunday he was that old guy on the couch reading the newspaper, or of course had the news on in the background, forever feeding us not only world news, but financial news. And you know, at the end of the day, it's all about taking care of the cents and the rands will take care of themselves.
I mean, that truly aligns with Absa's vision of having us think like entrepreneurs, to fish for financial literacy, because they give it to us on the app, which is fantastic, but you go to the app yourself and you want to be inquisitive about what you can learn more about your money. So thank you, Absa, for always showing up.
The teenage money lessons that we learned aren't just about saving the coins, but they're about building confidence, discipline, and a future mindset.
And a huge thank you to Absa for continuing to invest in financial literacy and entrepreneurial thinking in South Africa's youth. The earlier we start, the further we go.